eventually come. The second time was when I went to get a no case submission ruling in at a magistrate court in Benin. So I was so thoroughly confused that day, because I didn't know if I was going to say your worship or your honor or your lordship. This is me who has interned for 1 whole year before law school after graduation, and this is me who has also been to court several times essentially. And here I was thoroughly confused as to how to address a magistrate. Of course, I knew that your lordship was for the High Court, but I was now not sure if I should use your lordship for the magistrate as well, your honor or your worship. It just became so confusing at that moment when I was already in court. So what I did was I just listened to every other person. My case was called last because I was the junior. They were calling it out of turn, even though I got to court before the magistrate sat. My case was the last. I think it got to me around 1 p.m. or thereabouts. So by the time it was my turn, I had already learned that I would say your worship. So I was able to scale through. So pay attention to what others are saying, okay? In fact, it could be that one of those seniors or one of those people who do their cases, or one of those people who do their own matter before yours, would have cited a law that can be useful for you, or a decision that can be useful for you, or they would have said something that will not sit well with the court, that will guide you so as not to say or do the same thing. So very important, pay attention to what's going on in courts so that you understand the body language of the court, like I always say, and so that you know what to avoid and what to do. So very important.